If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com, use the code CRUSH, and if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here to do another realistic rebuild, and we're doing the Boston Celtics today. So I would like to say I do kind of have a sore throat, so sorry about that. But I also either start today is fixed, or I want to give a huge shout out to Victor, who gave me the method of downloading a draft class every 3 days, because I got it to work. So I didn't actually simulate start today first just to see if it would simulate at all. I don't know if it's fixed or not, so someone please test it for me, and let me know down in the comment section below if your game is still crashing, or did that method just work. So if it does still crash for you, use Victor's method. Huge shout out to him for showing me that. That was pretty, or just telling me that. That was pretty cool, because I was missing using start today. And I will say this once again, once we get more and towards the end of the season, make sure you are making a start today file and turning autosave off. That way you can use start today while the playoffs are still going, because start today is due to crash. It's happened in the last 2 years. It's due to crash where you can't get on it at all once it does crash. So but anyway, we got James Harden win MVP. We got Luka Doncic winning Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Lou Will. Best player of the year goes to Giannis. Most improved goes to Buddy. And coach of the year goes to Mike Boone. So I don't know how I want to build these Boston Celtics just yet. It'll be interesting to see how I want to do it. I'm not sure yet. Do I want to let Kyrie walk? Do I want to sign him? It's going to be, I don't know. So we're going to see what happens. But we do jump 1-0 on Indiana. I have done a Kyrie leaves rebuild before, so I don't know if I want to try to re-sign him. We don't know what Kyrie's going to do this offseason. So if I re-sign him and we lose in 7 games to the Pacers. Oh, gosh dang it. Sorry, my alarm was on. So let me turn that crap off real quick. All right, it's all off. So we lose to the Pacers in the first round. And if Boston were to lose in the first round to the Indiana Pacers, I think it's a huge reason why Kyrie might leave, if he were to leave, because that would be a very disappointing loss to Indiana, who is without their all-star Oladipo. Not to say that Indiana isn't good or anything, because they've impressed us all with their play, but I think Boston has a lot more talented roster than the Pacers do, even with Victor Oladipo on the roster. So maybe it's too much talent. You could argue that, but let's see what we're going to do this offseason. I'm just going to go with the flow, guys. So I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but we're going to go with the flow this offseason. So league meetings, let's go ahead and make sure nothing is approved here. And then for the draft lottery, Boston could get a bunch of picks. I don't know how many to be exact, but we have 3 I can see here. 4, 5. We have 5 first-round picks. So I don't know if that's going to happen in real life or not, but 5 first-round picks, I'll take that. Let's go. Head scout is a lot of my guys are kind of trash, so I'm going to fire everybody besides Brad Stevens. Yeah, let's do that. So fire everybody besides Brad Stevens, who's a very good head coach. I'm going to go to assistant coach first and go hire Tony Peterson, and then hire head scout Cuba Gooding. Isn't he like an actor in real life? Then Sean Lee, and then assistant GM. Let's go with this guy, hopefully. And then let's get this guy, Logan. I don't know if we're going to get all these guys, but I'm going to try. So assistant coach, sign all of them. So we just got the best staff possible, I think. So good stuff there. For the NBA draft, let's go into it. And like I said, we have 5 first-round picks. So 6, or yeah, that's 5. I know I can count. Okay, I thought we had 6 for a second. So that's 3 lottery picks and 2 late first-rounders. So I mean mid first-rounders if you ask me, because the Clippers pick is kind of mid, and then Celtics pick is kind of towards the back end, but still. With 5 first-round picks, anything is possible. Obviously, an Anthony Davis trade here with 5 first-round picks could be very possible. And I'm going to try that, but I doubt I'll be able to get it done. So, Anthony Davis, let's try for him. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. I really don't. It's going to be kind of impossible. So, let's just say, for instance, we were to give them, like I said, I think Tatum would have to be in the deal. I think he would have to be. So, let's just say, for instance, we were to do this. I'm not even going to use trade override. Would it have to be? It probably would have to be Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, wouldn't you think? Maybe. And then 3 lottery picks. Let's see if they would take this. I don't think they'll take it, but we're gonna try it anyway. and it's probably not going to happen. No matter what I do, Anthony Davis is probably going to be kind of impossible to trade for. I'll even go maybe another first rounder instead of Jaylen Brown. They still don't do it. Yeah, so Anthony Davis is kind of out of the question in this video. So, like I said, it's very possible that they would trade for Anthony Davis, but I can't make that happen without using trade override. So, Gordon Hayward, I don't think his contract is tradable, so I think you're stuck with him in this offseason. Jaylen Brown, you have to decide on what you're going to do with him. Like I said, though, I could definitely see them trading Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. If not, they keep them. I don't know. So, like I said, the NBA draft. So I could choose to draft a lot of people, which is what I might have to do in this scenario because, like I said, I couldn't get Anthony Davis, and that's the only reason I would trade all these picks. I don't know who else is worth getting out there. So I'm just going to go ahead and, or we could try to move up and get someone. I don't know. We have a lot of talent as it is already, but with 5 first-round picks, guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and draft a bunch of people. So similar into the 10th pick, we're going to get a bunch of talent and then still have cap space, hopefully, once Al Horford is able to leave. You have 29 trade offers, okay. Mike Conley, probably not going to trade this pick. I'm probably just going to draft here. So what do we got? Cameron Reddish is still here, obviously, when Cameron Reddish is still here. Which, by the way, I did watch my first ever, not my first ever, but I watched one college game yesterday, and that was UCF versus Duke. My goodness. UCF. I feel so bad for them. Wow. I could not believe those two tip it. Not even that. First of all, I couldn't believe that first shot didn't go in. And then that second shot, that tip in, I was like, oh my God. First he's about to get upset. And no. It barely fell off the rim, dude. I don't know how that happened. That was insane. So, let's go with Trey Jones out of Duke. Let's just get a bunch of Duke players. I'm probably going to take Luka Samanic in this draft, but probably won't take him yet. Let's go in this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin, I think, out of Virginia Tech, so I'll take him. Then for the 14th pick, let's see what we got. Is once his face still here or not? Luka Samanic, he becomes a pretty good overall, everybody tells me. So for Bol, which one do I take? I'm gonna take Luka out of Croatia, and then we can trade finder these last 2 picks, maybe get a solid player or something, because that's 3. I mean, we don't need to get 3 guys, I don't think. So get Mitchell Robinson, Joe Harris, OG Anunoby, Davis Bertans, Robert Covington. No, let's just I guess draft. I guess let's just keep drafting players, guys. So and then let's go with Kevin Porter Jr. Bol still here out of Oregon, so I'll take him. And then we're gonna have a bunch of talent. So obviously this roster is eventually gonna get shrunk. And remember, guys, this isn't what I'm thinking the Celtics will do. This is just a rebuild, because once we do get into the predicting the offseason series, I don't think I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be using all their picks. So I doubt they're gonna draft with 5 players. Draft 5 players. So we're gonna sign all these guys. Jesus, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of first round picks. But Kyrie Irving declines, obviously. Ojale, Al Horford, and Aron Baynes accept theirs. And then qualifying offers, Terry Rozier. Probably won't be bringing him back, although I think the Celtics should, if Kyrie were to walk, which I'm gonna try to resign Kyrie today, I think. So that's my thing. I'm gonna try to resign Kyrie since this is a rebuild. I don't want to see Kyrie leave. So I'm gonna go ahead and renounce some of these guys. Renounce Hunter, Terry Rozier, Marcus Morris Sr. I will maybe try to bring him back, but when we look at the roster, let's see what we got. So Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, obviously pretty solid. Kevin Porter Jr. and Alexander Walker. We got Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and Cameron Reddish. Gabriel Yabusele, however you want to say his name. Aron Baynes, or not Aron Baynes. Bol. So really, we definitely still need a point guard. So let's go for Kyrie right away. Like I said, it's very possible that Kyrie is going to leave, but in this video, since this is a rebuild, I'm going to try to resign him. So let's do it. 170. Let's just give him this contract or something like that. And he is going to accept it. So Kyrie will be back in Boston. Awesome stuff there. And then let's go for what was his name? Marcus Morris Sr. If he's still here, he's probably gone now. He's probably a really solid player, but probably gone now, unfortunately. So let's make sure we get Kyrie back. And then Marcus Morris Sr. not here anymore. Not here. That's unfortunate. So What do we need? Anyone else? We got I don't know if we need anyone else, unfortunately. So I don't think I'm going to do anything else this offseason. I think I'm just going to let it be. We have so much talent on the roster as it is. Not a whole lot done, but guys, with all the young players I have, trust me, a big trade could come. So just be on the lookout for any type of big trade that's going to happen at any point. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I can't sign. I don't think I'm going to be able to sign like anything else. Maybe Redick. I don't think I can sign Redick. What about Terrence Ross? I could sign Terrence Ross, but we already have guards, so not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit much to the end of the season and see how this roster just does. Probably send a couple of those young guys to the G League, and then we'll probably do a big trade or something like that to make this team round up the roster a little. One thing that I am grateful for is that Zion Williamson was drafted over in the Western Conference, so I don't have to worry about him until maybe the NBA Finals if I were to get there. So obviously we went 53-29, pretty solid record for what we had. Player stats, this is what we got. Kyrie Irving led the way with 27 points per game. Glad we got him back. Jason Tatum with 15. We got Gordon Hayward with 14. I did end up extending him, and the reason why I did it is because of if I didn't, he would have accepted a $30 million player option. I was trying to have as much cap as possible, so hopefully, I don't know. Gordon Hayward had a solid season. 16 and 17 mil, maybe a little still overpaid for his value, but it's better than only or paying him 30 million this offseason. I didn't really want to do. Cameron Reddish, had a solid 10-point game off the bench. He might be in a bigger role next season. Facing Chicago in the first round, guys. Up 2-0 on them. 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No. 2-2. 3-2 for us. And now we're going to face Toronto if we get past Chicago. And we're facing the Toronto Raptors. And Phoenix beats Los Angeles Clippers in 7. Philly and Atlanta. Houston State. New Orleans and Phoenix. Let's see if we can beat Toronto. Hopefully we can. We're up 1-0 to start. Up 2-0. Please don't blow a 2-0 lead. Let's keep this going. 3-1 lead. And let's not blow a 3-1. Blow and do not blow a 3-1. Please. And of course, we blew a 3-1 lead, man. And then, of course, Phoenix is probably going to beat Houston because they have Zion Williamson. Oh, my God. So, like, I should have just drafted Zion. And I would have won a championship. Never mind. They got beat. So, I'm sure next year that they will be back. And the Raptors win in 5 games. So, pretty good stuff there, I guess. But, God, man, my throat is killing me. So, let's go ahead and simulate last offseason. We have some moves, maybe some moves in the bag to make, which will be nice if we could. 27th pick. Like I said, the staff is all good. We had a good staff last year. Don't plan on changing it. And then 27th pick and the 28th pick. So 34 years old, 34-year-old Al Horford. This got a contract extension. I should have traded him at the trade deadline, honestly, but I didn't want to because I thought we could maybe win a championship. So look at all this young talent that is back on the roster. I'm going to try to probably trade all of them besides one person. So I don't know what we're going to go get real quick, but let's try make a trade for someone that I think is going to fit this roster real well. So let's see what we got out there. DeMarcus Cousins. We have Nikola Vucevic. We have Nikola Jokic. Anthony Davis obviously is ideal in this situation, but I don't think I can get Anthony Davis. Karl-Anthony Towns, I've gotten him in like one rebuild before, and I don't think it was on 2K19. It was on 2K18. So, I mean, I'll try for Karl-Anthony Towns. Probably not going to get him. The Celtics would acquire 4.6 allowed. Manage, and of course, they're not going to take that straight up, but let's give them Kevin Porter Jr. Still don't want to take it. What about if we gave you Yabusele as well? Alexander Walker. Well, let's see if they take this. I don't know if they will, but I'm trying to overpay for Towns. Trying to see if we can get something good. Okay, so and I do got to be somewhat realistic with myself, so maybe that's a little too much. But one center I think that would fit this. Boston plays very well, and maybe the Pistons would look to trade him potentially. Is Andre Drummond, 26 years old. Maybe the Pistons aren't doing much of anything, so I'm going to go to the Pistons, grab Al Horford. Al Horford for Andre Drummond straight up, obviously, isn't going to get the deal done, but what if we were to, what if we attached Kel Alexander Walker and our late first round pick for Andre Drummond? Is this a fair trade? Do you guys think this is a fair trade, or should I offer a little bit more, maybe 2 seconds as well? 3 picks, Al Horford and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Let's see if they take this. They agree. So it's like that. We do get Andre Drummond, who I think is going to fit Boston a little bit better than Al Horford, who was getting up there in age. So maybe you could argue the Pistons that trade made no sense for the Pistons, but oh well, it's already done. So sim to the end, and we didn't have a pick, so Lucas Amanish, we want to bring him back. Robert Williams and Jason Tatum, yeah, we'll bring them back. And then qualifying offers, Jaylen Brown. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with him just yet, but thinking a sign and trade is ideal. But let's look at the roster we got. So for the roster that we got, like I said, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Porter Jr., Marcus Smart, the shooting guard. We have 3 capable playing small forwards. We got 1 power forward. Gordon Hayward did play the power forward last year. So what we could do is do a sign and trade with Jason Tatum and then get a better starting power forward or something. Attach Gordon Hayward in the trade or something like that. Or Cameron Reddish even. So better power forward. That's what we're going to do. So Jaylen Brown, we're going to do a sign and trade with you, my dude. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to trade him. So let's see if we can just do a trade straight up real quick. So I don't know what kind of power forward I'd want, but we have Andre Drummond. So what about a power forward that would be able to stretch the floor? I don't know if we're going to be able to find that. Carmelo Anthony on the Blazers, 2 years too late. And then Derrick Favors, not ideal. What about just free agency? Think about free agency. Power forward. Obviously Siakam would be awesome, but I don't think I'm can I even afford Saric? Take that. They won't take. See what else is out here. Jonathan Motley, Trevor Booker, Jae Crowder back in Boston. Aminu. Jae Crowder be affordable? Let's go for Jae Crowder. Let's sign Jae Crowder. Let's renounce these guys because we don't get Jae Crowder back. So I'm down with that. Let's get Jae Crowder back. Jaylen Brown's probably not even going to get what he wants out there because his contract is so damn expensive. I mean, didn't he average like 12 points last year or something like that, if that? So why would anyone want to give you 25 mil a year? I mean, maybe there is some desperate team that saw what you did in the playoffs and like, oh yeah, this guy's a beast. So maybe they would do it, but I wouldn't do it. I don't want to do it personally. But we did get Jae Crowder, who's going to be maybe our starting power forward. I don't know yet. And yeah, so I guess that's going to be this. Gordon Hayward, like I said, still a possible trade candidate. I don't know. Anybody want Gordon Hayward? Maybe Utah want him back. Mirotic, perfect fit here, I think. But probably just going to end up keeping Gordon Hayward and rolling with it. So Jaylen Brown, much as I don't want to sign him back, maybe he'll just get the qualifying offer. If not, we lose out on Jaylen. So we get Jaylen Brown back. So kind of expected that. He's going to play in the qualifying offer, which is possibly a really possible idea because Jaylen Brown still, maybe thinks he still has a little bit left to prove. So, and then maybe Boston's like, all right, man, so I don't think this is going to work out. Jaylen Brown could accept a trade where he goes somewhere else for a better opportunity, similar to when Rodney Hood accepted his trade to Portland. He did have a no trade clause because he was on the qualifying offer. So that's why that's what it was. So we're going to go ahead and give potential to Porter Jr., but I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Stop talking for a bit because my throat is killing me. And I'll see you guys at the end. This final season, we were 56-26, the first seed once again. Or actually, this is the first time we're the first seed. So 28 points again for Kyrie. We got 15 for Tatum, 14 and 10 for Andre Drummond, Hayward. Jaylen Brown still averaging really 12 points. Which is why I did not want to give this man 25 a game, or 25 a year. So facing Orlando in the first round. I'm going to try to not talk too much for the rest of the video because my throat is killing me, boys. 3-0, and we beat Orlando. Now we're facing Chicago. Let's go. All right, so facing Chicago once again. We did beat them in the first round last year. Let's hope we do it again. 0-1, 1-1, 2-1 for them. Please do not lose to Chicago. Please do not lose to Chicago. And we lost to Chicago. You literally did the exact opposite I wanted you to do. Okay. Maybe I should have done a little bit more, but It is what it is. Predicting the offseason series will be a lot better for the Celtics video. I promise you that. Got 76ers and Warriors. Sixers winning in 7 games. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. But this crush will end. Peace.